Episode 9. The Lost City of Atlantis, the truth behind the sinking of Atlantis. Welcome to the special lecture on mythology and science. I am Dongfang Hao, the master of time and space. The city of Atlantis described by Plato in mythology is located in the center of the Atlantic Ocean, connecting the European continent on one side and the Americas on the other. Since the Earth had not experienced the disaster of the Great Flood 20,000 years ago, the land area was much larger than it is now, with a ratio of 60/100 ocean and 40/100 land. The Atlanteans described by Plato were a group with a high level of civilization and far superior scientific and technological levels to our current human beings. They used red and black as the main colors of the city's decoration. They were amiable and polite to others. For some reason, this group and the place where they lived suddenly disappeared from the Earth overnight, becoming an eternal mystery. Let's peel off the mythological shell and restore the truth of history. Where did the disappeared city of Atlantis go? It turns out that the real reason is that the city of Atlantis was actively blown up by the Atlanteans before the Great Flood, and then they fled the Earth on an aerospace starship built with superb technology and immigrated to a safe place. The main reason for their escape from the Earth is that they are not Earthlings at all. They are Martians who escaped from Mars before the explosion and came to Earth for refuge. The Martians not only mastered advanced aerospace technology, but also mastered the method of using nuclear fusion. They used artificial satellites to remotely monitor all the movements of Mars, and accurately deduced and calculated that when Mars exploded, the ice in the atmosphere and the fragments of the Martian crust would be shot towards the Earth. Faced with the impending disaster, the Atlanteans must immediately flee the Earth and find a new place to live, otherwise all the tribesmen will be wiped out by the disaster brought by the explosion of Mars in the future. Before they left, they forcibly blew up the nuclear fusion reactor that could not be shut down to prevent the Earth from suffering a greater disaster in the future. Because the explosion they used to blow up the nuclear fusion reactor was too powerful, the city of Atlantis sank to the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean in an instant. The next episode will allow everyone to appreciate that the power of the Earth's dynamic evolution is the divine hand that shapes the Earth's appearance.